company! Over there!
The STEN, or STEN Gun, was a vital weapon for Britain and the Commonwealth during World War II. But historically, this might be one of the most underappreciated guns in cinema, often being overshadowed by the Thompson or MP40. However, it was the STEN gun that was used by resistance groups all across Western Europe. The gun used by commandos taking the fight to Germany when the regular army couldn't, and most importantly, what helped rearm Britain in the crucial first years of the war.
You're in business. Now you got everything? STEN, ammunition, pack, canteen, knife.
Yeah.
STEN is an acronym for the designers Shepherd and Turpin, with the N for the Enfield factory. Designed in 1940, it entered service in 1941. 4 million STENs would be manufactured in the 1940s, making it the second most produced submachine gun of the Second World War, behind the Russian PPSH-41. When Britain began developing the STEN, it was with immediate need at the start of the war, as they had no submachine gun of their own, fit for mass production. The British were late to the submachine gun development party, in part due to associating submachine guns with American gangsters, not appreciating their military application.
Maybe I'm off my hinges, but I believe you. That's why I'm going to let you go. I'm going to give you to the count of 3.
Ironically, the British Army ended up spending a fortune purchasing Thompson submachine guns prior to 1941 in an attempt to expand their armaments, while also desperate to replace weapons lost during the evacuation of Dunkirk. The Thompson submachine gun was one of the most expensive small arms ever produced for military use, costing on average $200 a unit for Britain at the start of the war. Germany, by 1940, was producing the successful MP40 at a significant fraction of the cost to the American Thompson. Britain could no longer afford or depend solely on American manufacturing, or America entering the war in a timely fashion.
Oh, I know war, my friend. I stormed the beaches at Normandy. Ah! Of course, it was 1958, so the resistance wasn't quite as stiff.
No running!
In an impressive engineering feat for Britain, the STEN would cost $11 a unit to produce. After the fall of France, Britain feared invasion and set immediately to re-equip 27 divisions, train 28 new divisions, and equip a civilian home guard of 1 million volunteers. The STEN would play a key role in not only rearming British forces, but thousands of resistance fighters across Europe. The STEN production team take no shame in its German origins. The STEN is a contemporary of the Lanchester submachine gun, a highly refined and expensive small arm. When designing the Lanchester, the British wanted an immediate quality design, so they simply copied the MP28. At introduction, STENs had mixed reliability reports, with the first versions being rushed off the factory line. Though by 1942, quality control improved, and STENs were favored as being reliable, if not more so, than the Thompson submachine gun. However, much like the MP40, accidental discharges remained problematic throughout the war.
That wasn't too bad, was it? Sorry.
Well done, Tom.
The STEN fired between 500 and 600 rounds a minute, using standard 9mm ammunition, a smaller round than the Thompson using the .45 ACP round, but the same round used in the MP40. The STEN had a slightly reduced muzzle velocity over the MP40, and an effective firing range of 100 meters.
Doc, what the hell are you doing over there? That's the German side.
Sir, anybody can make a mistake.
The method for firing the STEN was the same as with a rifle, with one hand grasping the forepiece, though the weapon lacked clear ergonomics, and soldiers chose to hold this weapon in a number of different ways. A good example of STEN use is in Allied from 2016, with good use of the stock and sights, showing the weapon is most accurate when using select fire, which was one of the advantages of the STEN over the MP40. The MP40 did not have select fire, and only with skill could a single shot be discharged.
Really?
Yes, really.
The method of firing by holding the magazine, as on numerous occasions in film, could wear the magazine catch, affecting the angle of ammunition feed, leading to feed failure.
You're overlooking something, aren't you?
And yes, gripping virtually any firearm in an asymmetrical manner greatly reduces accuracy at range. The magazine also suffers the same issue as the MP40, being a double-column single-feed magazine, which when combined with poor magazine handling, increases feed malfunctions. The STEN's greatest strength, undoubtedly, was its incredible ease to manufacture, with some variants assembled within 5 hours. Other strengths include its compatibility with a silencer, perfect for the numerous commando missions the STEN would be used for.
My name is Maria Papadimos. You may put your hands down now, gentlemen.
The STEN could also fire easily without any lubrication, and was reliable in desert environments. Its side magazine also meant it was easier to use and reload in the prone position. The STEN was also the lightest mass-produced submachine gun during World War II, at 3.2 kilograms.
Well done. Very good.
Dr. Evil.
That was fantastic.
Thank you, number 2.
Obviously, the STEN does not get significant coverage in American cinema, but in European film, particularly those covering resistance in occupied nations, the STEN is well featured. The STEN was dropped by the British in the thousands across Western Europe. Most impressively, the STEN was so simple that it was also manufactured by resistance groups in clandestine workshops. Using the same ammunition as German pistols and submachine guns, resistance fighters were able to get good mileage from the STEN.
We are English.
The STEN was famously used by Flame and Citron, Max Manus, Eric Hazelhoff Rochema, and the French Manouchian group, all thoroughly covered in European film. Two films highlight one of the most famous malfunctions in the STEN's history, during the assassination of Reinhard Heydrich. Though the STEN was unsuccessful in this instance, the Czechoslovakian soldiers successfully assassinated Heydrich, one of the architects of the Holocaust. Both Anthropoid and The Man with the Iron Heart are good tellings of this event. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching this quick and amateur overview of the STEN and some of the movies it was featured in. As always, please share any knowledge in the comment section below, and we'll see you in the next video.
Come on, there's a lovely little ice cream shop down there and I'm treating you to a cornet.